Ashwin, you can start the session now.
Okay, I think the recording is on now. So Alan,
Yes,
we can
it's on.
start.
Yeah, sure. So good morning, everyone. Welcome to the first ever virtual meet of UiPath Kerala chapter. So here we can meet other and share experiences in the RPA industry, learn together about the challenges they encounter, build projects and components together, and expand upon the automation ideas. Actually, when we participate in the community meetups and other activities, the continuous interactions help us to improve our life both professionally and personally. The knowledge sharing will get us better work culture and methods, new insights to technologies and terminologies. Suppose if you want to share your expertise or you need support on something, what you can do is just reach out to the community and we can set up sessions like this. Along with gaining knowledge and experience, we can also win so many prizes like UiPath goodies, certification vouchers, etc. So let's build our community together. So for today's session, we have Ashwin here. So Ashwin is here to share something about introduction to Studio Web with integration service. So speaking about Ashwin, Ashwin is the founder of notesonboards.com. Ashwin is currently working with Chi-Square Labs coaching. He is having more than 3 years of experience as an RPA developer. Ashwin is UiPath's MVP, the most valuable professional for the year 2023. And he is UiPath certified community trainer as well. He was part of the Nan Mudalvan skill development program driven by the government of Tamil Nadu. He is also a LinkedIn influencer. So I guess Shan could give a short intro on Slido, the question answer platform we are using today.
Yeah, sure. So good morning, everyone. Once again, welcome to the session. So my name is Shan and I'm from 10xDX from Cochin. So we are going to use Slido as a Q&A platform, and we are going to use the same for Qs also. So what you can do is just scan the QR code on your mobile, or you can click on the link in the chat. So Alan, can you please paste the link on chat? For the Slido, yeah. So just click on the link or scan the QR code. Once you are in, you can see a screen like type your question. So whatever the questions you got during the session, you can paste that here. Okay, so if you are seeing a same question which is to be asked by yourself, what you can do is instead of repeating the question, just vote for that question. So based on that rating, we will be answering the questions. Okay. And also when we start the quiz, the screen will be automatically refreshed. Yeah, the link is on the chat now. Is that accessible to everyone?
Ashan.
Yeah. Okay, so once everyone is in, I think we can start the session. Is anyone having issue with accessing the link? Yeah, I think looks good. So Machine, you can start the session now.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Jan. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm audible, right?
Yeah, Ashwin.
Okay. Thank you. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great Saturday morning. As Alan told, so I'm also super excited that this is going to be the first event being hosted by UiPath Kerala Community Chapter. And hats off to Alan and Shan for taking the lead. And thanks for inviting me to speak here. Anyway, let's start the presentation. Okay. Here our topic is Introduction to Studio Web with Integration Service. In this event, we will be walking through to uncover the features, benefits, and capabilities of Studio Web, who is the young but powerful member of Studio family. And next one is Integration Service, another great product from UiPath for making out-of-the-box integrations experience cooler. And after this one, we'll be having a live demo utilizing the two platforms together. So these are the key takeaways from this session. Studio Web and its features, intro to integration service, live demo with Studio Web and integration service. Okay, first one is UiPath Studio Web. Studio Web is a UiPath browser-based development environment. With Studio Web, you can create, edit, manage your automation projects directly from your browser. That means you just need to log into UiPath Automation Cloud. From there, you can access UiPath Studio Web in your browser and you can start your development. You don't need to install anything on your machine. Okay, that's benefit. And Studio Web is ideal for the users who prefer a lightweight option or need the flexibility to work from various devices. Consider a scenario like you are developing on Studio Web in a particular laptop, and you started the developing in the morning, and by noon your laptop stopped working. So what can we do? We can just bring another laptop and we can log into UiPath Automation Cloud, go to UiPath Studio Web, and you can continue your development there. That is very cool, right? And currently, we can automate browser-based automation and API integration using Studio Web. Okay, these kind of automations are generally called as cross-platform projects. I hope some of you might be already aware of these cross-platforms, Windows and Windows legacy kind of projects, right? So normally, when we are opening a project on UiPath Studio Desktop, so we can be able to select which kind of project is it, right? So there will be Windows Legacy, Windows, and cross-platforms. So Windows Legacy is getting outdated now. It is not in use. And next things are Windows and cross-platforms. Okay. So this Windows kind of projects means, so you in these projects, we can interact with both browser, API, and Windows application kind of automation. Okay. But in cross-platforms, we cannot automate Windows applications. It is limited to browser or API based. That means with Studio Web, currently we can automate browser and API-based automation. That's it. And yeah, in this slide, you can see all the three members of Studio family. First one is on the right, you can see UiPath Studio Desktop, who is the master. Studio Desktop is the most senior Studio member who is having advanced features. It supports Windows and cross-platform automations. It is having different reusable libraries. We can use desktop triggers for using this Studio Desktop, and we can use different frameworks such as RE framework. And there are a lot of advanced features in UiPath Studio Desktop. Next one is UiPath Studio X. This is mainly focused on citizen developers. It supports UI automation for Windows apps, and it is limited to desktop automations. Okay, next one is Studio Web, our newbie. Okay, it is focused on cross-platform automations, the most lightweighted Studio member in the family. That's it. Yeah. As we already discussed, we can automate any web or API-based task using Studio Web, right? So this cross-platform kind of automations means we can run those automations on a OS like Windows, Mac OS, or Linux. Okay, so and it will be supporting different browsers like Chrome, Microsoft Edge, and Mozilla Firefox. And it is a cross-platform kind of automation. And it is that means it is accessible from Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. That's the benefit here. And this is one of the main advantages of developing cross-platform projects using Studio Web. Okay, let's discuss some features of Studio Web. It is built in the way even beginners can easily learn and use it. That means it is very user-friendly. Studio Web eliminates need for complex IT dependencies and installations because it's completely browser-based automations. So we don't need to install anything on our machine, and the dependency with the IT department is very less in this scenario. Next is like it can be used to automate tasks across wide range of online business apps and services. With the help of integration services, we can do the same. And it creates cross-platform automations. We don't need to bother about the updates of the product since it will be always up to date on the cloud. That's one benefit. Next is like we can define external triggers for initiating the process based on specific condition or events. Okay, that means consider you have to use an external trigger. Like once you receive a particular email in your inbox, you have to start an automation. So that is possible using Studio Web and integration service. So we can create external triggers also. Yeah. Next one is collaboration. Consider you have started to develop a project on UiPath Studio Web, and after some time you want to share the same project with your colleague. So that is possible with a share option provided in the UiPath Studio Web, and we can your colleague can easily log into the project, and maybe he can continue the development or monitor the same. That is another cool feature. And next one is this is compatible with Studio Desktop. Okay, that means if you started developing a project in Studio Web and you want to continue the development in Studio Desktop, so that is possible, and vice versa. So if you are started to develop a particularly cross-platform project in UiPath Studio Desktop, and if you want to continue the same project in UiPath Studio Web, that is possible. And yeah, it is very easier to use. And yeah, no additional license are required for the UiPath Studio Web because you can use the existing developer license or citizen developer license to start developing in UiPath Studio Web. That's it. Yeah, let's have a small walkthrough on UiPath Studio Web. Let me go through my automation cloud. Okay. Yeah, now I am in my automation cloud account. Okay, here you can see a studio. This is UiPath Studio Web. From here you can access the same. Okay, so let me click here. Okay, so if you want to open a project or if you want to start a new project, I will just show you how to do that. And also we'll be having different templates pre-built for different kind of automations from UiPath and itself. And from this tab, you can manage your projects. If you want to create a new project or if you want to manage your existing project, that is possible here. This is the automation tab. So all the process available on your orchestrator will be available here also. And this is the the logs, how much you have run, you can see here. And these are the connections. Okay, so yeah, based on our next topic, integration services. So once a particular connection is built in the integration services, that will be available here as well. We can discuss that in detail later. Okay, let's go now to the project tab. Let me create a new project. You just need to click here and give a project name as Okay. And how to start the automation. So in this case, I want to start the automation manually. Or if you want to put like event-based or time-based trigger, that is possible. I'm just creating this. Okay, now we are inside the workspace. Okay. Actually, here we'll be having all the things. Okay. I will just tell what are the things currently. Okay. Now we are having the manual trigger here. So after the manual trigger, we'll be starting our activities, right? So if you want to add a particular activity, that is quite simple. We just need to click on this add icon and consider I need to add a log message. Just type that. Yeah, under control, we have add log fields. Okay. Oh, sorry, not this one. Add log message you want to take. Yeah, under control log message. Okay. Yeah, now we need to provide the text here. Okay, so if you are familiar with UiPath Studio, so normally what will we do? We'll be putting double quotes and inside that we'll be typing, right? The text. But in Studio Web, that is not needed. We can directly type what we need. Okay, so let me type. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And also this one we can run. And also we are having different options here. First one is open data manager. Data manager means the arguments, variable, and other entities of this project will be available here as we are having inside the Studio desktop. And yeah, if you want to see the output of a particular run, we can see here. And here we are having the watch panel for debugging. That's it. And also we are having undo and redo buttons here. If you want to run a project, we can easily run it from here. And if you want to debug, we can use run step by step. And for publishing the project to that particular orchestrator, that is quite simple. We just need to click on publish and give the description and publish. That's it. And also we can select the particular feed. That's it. Okay, let's try to run this one. Okay. Yeah, now it ran successfully and we can see the log here. Hello UiPath community. Yeah, okay. That's all about this walkthrough. Let me go back to the slide. Okay, yeah. Next one is, as I already discussed, consider you have already started to develop a project on Studio Web and you want to continue the development in Studio Desktop. That is possible, right? So for that, we can do two things. If you are using UiPath Studio Web and you need to transfer the same to your Studio Desktop means you just need to, 1 second. Yeah, consider we need to transfer this project to Studio. So we just need to click on open in Studio Desktop. So if you are clicking open in Studio means it will be directly opened in your Studio Desktop. That's it. Okay, and next is like from Studio Desktop to Studio Web. Okay. For that, let me create a process here, which is cross-platform. Okay, that is mandatory because Studio Web will support only cross-platform automation. Okay. We can name it as test 2 and let's create. Okay, let it get created. And now itself you can see here, cloud compatible. That means we can open the same in cloud as well. Okay. Okay, if you want to transfer this project to Studio Web, means you need to just click here. Yeah, open in Studio Web. Let's wait. See, now it is opened in your Studio Web instance as well. That's it. So that is quite easy to share project between both the platforms. See, now we can see that project here also. That's it. Okay. Let's have a small demo on a UI automation using Studio Web. You can just try that. Maybe we can try inside this test itself. Okay, let's close this one. Okay. So what we are going to do is like, we are going to open this rpasamples.com website, and we are going to generate a random password, and just going to display the same generated password in the logs. Okay, so let's try to do that. Okay, before that, let me open this RPA samples website. Yeah, rpasample.com. Yeah, this is the website which we need to automate. Okay. If we are developing UiPath Studio Desktop, what will be the first step we'll be doing? We'll be using open browser activity, right? So the same way we can try to open a browser. Okay, 1 second, it is not loaded yet. I think it is opened in Studio Desktop as well. Maybe we can start with another project and then continue here, because that is already opened in opened here also, right? Yeah, let's do with this one. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, we can keep this log here. You can see this one again, right? Okay. So we need to open the browser. Let's type for browser. You can see what are all the activities available. Yeah, in UI automation, we are having use browser. Okay, let's click this one. Okay. Yeah, if we are doing in your own, right? So for the first time, it will be asking you to install an extension. Okay. In my case, it is already installed. With that extension only, it will be communicating to the communicating with the browser. Okay. So I will just show you which is that extension. It is UiPath extension for Studio Web. Okay. So we need this extension to perform this UI automation using Studio Web. That's it. Work in scope. Okay. Now we are clicking here. Okay. Now see, every tabs in my browser is loaded here, right? And from here, we just need to click our target one. That is RPA sample apps. This one we don't need. Okay. RPA sample apps. Okay. And we can see the screenshot here. Next one is like we have to drop different activities. So I will show you how to do the same manually. So that is like first we have to enter to this website and click on password generator. And from here we need to get this random generated password, and we need to display the same in our logs. That's the aim. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So what is the first thing we have to do? We have to click on this password generator, right? Okay, for that we can use click activity. Yeah. Okay, indicate target on screen. Just I'm clicking here. Okay, let's wait until it's get loaded. Yeah, now it is loaded. And I am indicating this password generator. Okay, if you want to deal with dynamic selectors, that is possible here. So in this case, I'm not going to change anything. I'm just going to continue with this one itself. Let's click on confirm. Okay. Okay. So after this one, what is the next step? So now we will be inside that generated password screen, right? Once we are clicking here. So from there, we have to scrap the data, right? That password. For that, we can use get text activity. Yeah, and also if you want to change the property of a particular activity, we can do it from here, like delay after, delay before, and many other things as we are doing inside the Studio desktop. Okay. Get text. Yeah. Okay, now we need to indicate the target, right? Clicking here. Okay, now we need to go to the next page. Okay, for that we can just pause this selection and click here. 1 second, let me go back here. Let's get it loaded. So normally when we are posting the selection means we can do whatever we need and there will be an option to resume. So I'm not sure what happened this time. Okay, so now we need to scrap this particular data, right? This is the password, right? Okay, I'm going to click here. Okay. Now here the inner text is, it is showing the inner text here. But in our case, the inner text can be varying each time, right? The password will be a new one. Okay, for that we can just ignore the text. And let's continue. I'm clicking confirm. Okay. Now we need to save the scrapped value to a variable, right? For that, we can click in this addition button, use variable. Okay, we need to create a variable, save as variable name. It is string, right? str password and create. And in a log message, we can try to display the same value. Yeah. And what is text? This str password, right? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Put this log level as info. Think we are good. You can just try to automate the same or run the same. Okay, and if you are running this project now, so it will be running in a serverless robot. It won't be running in our machine. It will be running in a serverless robot, and it will be giving us the result. That's it. Okay, because we don't need to connect anything to our machine. So this will be running inside the serverless robot. And also if you want to download a particular file to your system, that is not possible, but you can download the data to your Google Drive or some other storages. That is possible. You can interact with any cloud storages. That's it. Okay, let me run this. See, now we can see we can monitor the same here. There will be live streaming of the same. See how it is running. Yeah, and we got the password here also. That's it. So we started our process here and it ran on a serverless robot and we got the result. That's it. I hope you are good with this one. And also, if you are having any questions, please put it on the Q&A on the Slido one, and we can discuss the same at the end. That's it. Okay. And let's go back to the presentation. Okay, this one we have already discussed. Yeah, this one also. Yeah. Next one is integration service. Okay. Integration service is a very useful product from UiPath, which allows us to connect and interact with external systems, applications, or data sources, such as Jira, ServiceNow, Google Workspace, AWS, OpenAI, and lot more connectors are available in integration services. With this one, it is very easy to use and we can create the connections in just few steps. That is so simple to create connections using integration services. And those connections can be called inside any project at any time on the organization. Cool, right? We can have a walkthrough also. Yeah. Now we can discuss what are the benefits of this integration service. Yeah. Large library of connectors. As we told, it is having a lot of connectors available to use. And we can add our own connectors also. There is an option for that also inside this integration service. And next one, it is very easy to set up connections. We have already discussed that one. And triggers. We can create triggers using integration service for starting any job, as we discussed. So if you want to start a particular process, once you receive a particular email in your inbox, that is possible. So that kind of any such kind of automations you can trigger using integration service. And the activities are coming with simplified design and they are easy to use. It is flexible that we can use both API and UI automations in the design. And next one is, yeah, it is highly secure to use. It is following all the security standards and governance. That's it. Okay, this is the integration services screen. Let's have a walkthrough on it as well. Let's go back to Automation Cloud. Okay. So here you can see integration services in your Automation Cloud home. Okay. So let's go here. See how many connectors are available. 1 second, let me skip to another folder. So I'm having some issue with my workspace. Yeah, okay. See how many connectors are available here. There are a lot of connectors for Adobe we are having, for Google Workspace we are having, for Gmail, GitHub, Jira, ServiceNow, and there are a lot more connectors available in the integration services, and we can easily configure the same in your organization and use the same. That's it. And if you are going to connections, we can see all the connections added to this particular folder. Okay, currently we don't have anything added to my assessment folder. That's it. And here you can create triggers. I have already discussed, right? If you want to trigger a particular process based on a particular event from the integration service. So if you are clicking add trigger, you can select the connector. maybe we can select Gmail. Okay. And from here, we can select which connection we can use and event. There are a lot of events we can select. Email received. If you want to start a process while an email is received, you can click here. And we can add filters also. If you want to filter based on a particular subject, that is possible. And here we need to provide which process we need to start with this particular trigger. That's it. Okay, that's the beauty of these triggers using integration service. Okay, let's go back. And I will show you how to add a connection also. So for my demo, I am going to use this shared folder. Here I have already added the connector. So in this assessment folder, I will show you just the steps. Okay. So you can follow different steps, different ways. So if you want to add a connection from here, this is possible. You can just search for the connection name and you can choose that one. Or else you can go to here and you can select from here as well. Okay. So, okay. Let's create a Gmail connector. Yeah, Gmail. Now it will be going to the authentication page. You have to click on connect. Okay, now I am going to connect this account. Secondary account. Okay, it will be asking for certain permissions. Click on continue. The connection failed to create. That is because we have unchecked few permissions, right? I think that is also necessary. Yeah, now it is not showing. Let's try again. I think, okay. Yeah, now it is created successfully. That is because earlier we have checked that checkbox for more access for the one, right? That's it. Now it is showing like no connectors. Let's try to refresh. I think I'm having some trouble to add the connection here. Try again. From today morning, actually in my workspace also I'm getting an error. It is not coming here. Yeah, it is added here, right? So that's it. And if you want to add a particular connection for ChatGPT, that is also possible. I will just show you how to do that. For ChatGPT, the connection name which is available in integration service is OpenAI. So you just need to click on this OpenAI one. So it will be asking for a API key. This is the only one which we need to provide to connect with OpenAI connector with integration service. Okay. So how to get this API key? I will just show that. First, you have to go to your OpenAI account. Okay. This is the home page of my OpenAI account. And from here, we need to click here. View API keys. Currently, I have already created a API key for UiPath, so I have used it in my shared folder as well. If you want to create a new secret key, that is possible. You can just provide the name like test or something and create, and it will be coming like this. Okay, you just need to copy the same and paste here and click on connect. That's it. So it will be connected. I think it will be connected in just 2 to 3 seconds. That is quite fast. I hope you got this one as well. Okay, anyway, this is not needed for me. I'm just deleting. Okay, so in my shared one, I am already having these things connected, Gmail and OpenAI. So for our demo, we can use the same. Okay, I think we can go for the demo now with integration service and UiPath Studio Web. For that, we just need to go to Studio Web. Okay, I will explain you what is the use case we are going to build. Okay. We are going to create a customer email feedback using Gmail and OpenAI connectors. Okay, consider I am a restaurant owner and I am getting some feedbacks from the customer as an email to my inbox. And I am using ChatGPT to create the reply for the same, and we'll be sending using this Gmail connector. We'll be sending the reply using this Gmail connector. Okay, so that's our use case. We can try to build this one. Okay, for this one, what are the connectors which we need? One is Gmail connector and next one is OpenAI connector, right? That is already created in the integration service connections panel. Okay. Okay, let me create a new project. Okay, let's name as customer feedback. Okay, create. Okay, now what is the first step? Okay, I forgot to show you one thing. Let me go back. Okay. Yeah, anyway, our project is created here. Okay, so in this Studio Web, if you are going to connections, okay, you can see this one also. Okay, so how many connectors which we are having in the integration services, that one will be reflected here also. If it is not here, means we just need to add. Okay, so the first thing is like I have to, yeah, I will just show you. Now I'm having two email accounts opened here. Okay, one is my primary email account, and next one is my secondary one. So what I'm planning to do is like, so this second email ID will be acting as the customer's email ID, and this will be the restaurant owner's email ID. Okay, so that's it. Let me go back to this project. So what is the first thing which we need to do? We need to read the latest email from my inbox, right? For that, we can use the Gmail connector. Just type for get newest email. Okay, this is the one. Okay, let it be installed. Yeah. Now see, our connection is already taken up here because it is already available. Just need to select the email folder. I'm choosing inbox. Okay, let's click on save. So my email folder is inbox. Okay, here you are going to read only unread emails, no attachment. Okay, so based on our condition, we can select these things. If you want to read only starred emails, we can click on to here. And if you want to mark that email as read, we can click here like that. Okay, and if you want to add additional filters, in my case, I am planning to put one additional filter. Okay, add condition. Here we are having different option, right? 1 second. So for me, I am choosing like subject contains the string feedback. If the subject is having the string feedback only, it will be picking up that particular email. That's it. Feedback. Okay, save. And here we need to save that fetched email to a variable. I think that will be a mail message variable. So just create that one, save as variable. Just name it as email. Yeah, I think this is fine. The type is Gmail message. Let's create. Now we have read the email, the first latest email with the subject feedback. So what is the next thing? We have to ask ChatGPT to generate a reply message for this particular email, right? Okay. So for that we can use. Can just search for OpenAI here. Yeah, this first one, OpenAI generate text completion. I'm going to use this one. Okay, the connection is already added. Right, and okay, here no, we have to write the prompt which we are asking to ChatGPT. In my case, I am this one don't need. We can just clear. Write a reply email for the following customer feedback. That's it. And okay, and I am going to pass this mail here. So this is a Gmail message variable, right? And from here, I have to select email body. Okay, this email variable dot body. So we will be getting that particular text here. Okay, that one we have put. And here we don't need to change anything. Just need to get the output. Yeah, this is top generated text. This is the one which we need as the reply. For that, we can create a string variable. This is a text one, okay. str replay message. Replay message, okay. Okay, now we have asked ChatGPT to generate a reply message for that particular email, and we'll be getting the output here in this str replay message variable. Okay, I believe this is what we need for now. Okay, let's try. And next thing is like we have to reply to that particular email, right? For that, we can search reply. Yeah, from Google Workspace, we are having reply to email. Okay, and we need to select for which email we have to reply. That one we can easily select from here. This is the mail, right? In our case. Yeah, let's try this one. Because we have already read that first email to this particular Gmail message variable. And in body, what we need to put this reply message, right, from ChatGPT. Okay, I'll just put this one. And this save as draft is not needed. We have to send the same, clicking on false. Reply to all. Subject, we can put response for your feedback. Okay, I think we don't need to add anything because we are anyway replying to all here. We don't need to put send to or carbon copy here. Yeah, we can try this one. I hope we are all set. And also let's try to write this message. Let's try to write that particular reply message here as well in a log message. Okay, str reply message. Okay, I think now we are all set. Let's send an email from this secondary account to my primary account. Okay. Subject. Anyway, the subject should contain feedback. Feedback on recent visit. Okay. So let's type the message. Hi, Ashwin. I visited you. Yesterday. The food was great, but the behavior of your staffs are rude. Okay. I hope you will take this feedback seriously. Okay. Regards. Let's put a name. Okay. For now, we can just put like Jibin. Okay. I am sending this to my primary inbox. Let's wait until we receive the same. You know, we are having an unread message here, right? Okay, let's have a try here. I'm going to run this automation. Okay. See, now we can see the text here first. In the log message, what is the reply message written by ChatGPT? Okay. And we can just see my inbox as well, whether the mail is received. The secondary one. Yeah, response for your feedback. Okay, for now, okay. It will not be formatted, but in a real case, you can do more string manipulations and get it formatted. See, dear Jibin, thank you for visiting our restaurant and for taking the time to give us your feedback. We take customer feedback very seriously. And I apologize that our staff was rude. We are working on prioritizing courteous service. And I'm sorry that this attitude was not displayed on your visit. Thank you again for your feedback, and please let me know if there is anything our staff can do to make your next visit better. Regards, Ashwin. Because you can see in that message and at the bottom now we have put like regards Jibin. So ChatGPT easily understand who is the sender, and there we have put hi Ashwin. So it will be notifying like Ashwin will be the replier like that. That's it. I think, yeah, we are done with the demo as well. If you are having any question, please put it on the Q&A. We can discuss that one first. Okay. Okay. Is it possible to connect with external application like SQL via cloud? Currently, we are having a lot of connectors regarding SQL. I am not sure, but I can check and let you know that one. So if you want, you can just connect with me on LinkedIn and we can discuss on the same. And if you are opening a project in Studio Desktop from Studio, will it create files on desktop as a local project? Yeah, it will be created on desktop as well. Do we need to install any extension or something like that we use for Studio Web? Yeah, that one we need to install for our Google Chrome, like UiPath.studioweb.activities. That one we need to install. I have shown during the demo that one. Is the reverse possible too? Yeah, from Studio Web to Studio Desktop and the vice versa. Both are possible. If you have to interact with web and desktop-based apps, Studio Desktop and Studio Web workflows can be integrated, managed securely in same project. If you have how to interact with web and desktop-based app, or if you are having a desktop-based app, we cannot open the same in UiPath Studio Web because it will support only cross-platform automations. I hope I answered your question. If not, please connect with me. We can discuss that one also. Which are the main limitations for Studio Web by using a community license user compared to enterprise license user? Which are the main limitations to Studio Web? For now, this Studio Web is available for this public preview. We can just try that one. But if you want to run this in a production manner with more bots and all, you will need enterprise license. Can we use all the activities and actions from desktop automation in Studio Web? We cannot do any desktop automation in Studio Web. How is the exception handling is handled? Yeah, for in this one also we are having try catch and this many kind of exception handling that we are using inside our Studio Desktop. Though the same things are available inside and inside activities as inside Studio Web as well. That's it. Yeah, how is okay? This one we have already answered. Fine. Shan, Alan, we are good, right? Are we good to start the quiz?
Yeah, I think Shan, you can take over the quiz.
Yeah, so before that, is there any other questions pending? So you can unmute and ask now.
Yeah, sure.
Are we good to go?
I think we are good, Shan.
Okay, so we can move on to the quiz. So I think everyone already joined the Slido. So when we start the quiz, each question is having 50 seconds to answer. So the time is also considering while finding the winner. Okay, how fast you can answer, the probability of getting winning is there. So let me start the quiz. Be ready to answer. Yeah. You need to put your name first.
We can start the quiz at 11:05.
Yeah, we have 32 participants and 22 participants joined for the quiz. $24.
If anyone is having issues accessing the link, please come on the chat window.
Okay, we have 25 participants.
Is anyone having any trouble accessing the quiz tabs? I guess that's a no. Okay, I think Shan, we can start the quiz. I'll be reading aloud for you guys.
Starting now.
First question. Which web browser is natively supported by UiPath Studio Web for automation? Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Microsoft Edge, all of the above. 71% has voted for all of the above.
Let's check the correct answer.
Yeah, all of the above is the right answer. Moving on to the second question.
Okay, so as of now, Rahul is leading. So moving on to the next.
Can we modify a Studio Web automation using UiPath Studio Desktop? Yes or no? We have 75 yes. And this is the correct answer. We still have Rahul on top, followed by Ravindra Kumar and Lakshmi.
Moving on to the next one.
Is it possible to create web-based automation using Studio Web in Linux operating system? No, yes. Some person has voted for yes. And this is the correct answer. We still have Rahul, followed by Ravindra and Parvati.
Moving on to the next question.
Is it possible to create custom connector using UiPath Orchestrator? Option A, no. Option B, yes. We have 100% vote on yes. And this is the correct answer. We have Rahul, Parvati, and Anand.
Moving on to the next one.
Studio Web can be used to automate. Option A, browser. Option B, Windows app. Option C, both. %65 has voted for browser. And browser is the correct answer. Now we have Rahul in the leaderboard, followed by Anandu and Ravindra Kumar. Moving on to the sixth question. Which UiPath product helps to integrate process with external systems and applications? UiPath Apps, Action Center, Integration Service. And the percentage, all of you have voted for Integration Service, and it's the correct answer. Rahul comes in first, followed by Anandu and Ravindra Kumar. Moving on to the seventh question. Integration service, OpenAI integration can be done using API key, username and password, client secret. %91 has voted for API key, and it's the correct answer. We have Rahul, Anandu, and Ravindra Kumar. Moving on to the next question. Studio Web can be accessed from UiPath Assistant, UiPath Automation Cloud, UiPath Academy. All of you have voted for UiPath Automation Cloud, which is correct answer. And the leaderboard still remains the same with Rahul on top, followed by Anandu and Rabindra. To the ninth question. Inside integration service, which is a connector available for integrating with ChatGPT? DaVinci, OpenAI, ChatGPT connector. "83 of you have voted for OpenAI, which is the correct answer. We have Rahul on top, followed by Anandu and Ravindra. To the last question. Which among below is not a product from UiPath? Integration service, control room, and orchestrator. "92% has voted for control room, which is the correct answer. And we have a winner here. Rahul is the winner. Congratulations, Rahul. Please ping your email ID for receiving the UiPath voucher.
Okay.
Congrats,
Yeah.
Rahul.
Yeah. Okay. Rahul, can you come up on video?
Yeah.
Hi, Rahul. How was the experience here?
It was good. It was a nice session. Actually. So going forward, we are expecting more participants as well. So now we have only 32. Right? In our group itself, we have around 100 plus members. So we are expecting more participation from our community members.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rahul. So, as you all know, we are live. The Kerala community is live now. So, in the Slido itself, you are having a tab where you can connect with the host, the community. You can join the Kerala community there itself. I will be also sharing the Kerala community WhatsApp group along with the chapter URL. I'll be also sharing it in the chat window. So you can join there.
And also you can use this QR code for joining the WhatsApp group of UiPath Kerala chapter.
So thank you, Ashwin, for this wonderful session. And it will be so much appreciated if everyone can turn on their camera and come on video, as we can take a group photo. Ashwin, meanwhile, can you stop presenting so everyone can be in the same window? Okay. I can see some good faces smiling. I request everyone to be on camera. We have 29 participants here. Okay.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
And yeah. So thanks for joining. As we mentioned before, if you want to be a speaker or to host an event, feel free to reach out to us for any support or collaboration from UiPath community. You can find us in the Kerala community page, chapter page as well. So thank you everyone for joining. see you in the next event. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
everyone.
you, everyone. So, bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, have a good day.
Yeah.